Hello, you guys. Don't you guys hate when you just like cannot seem to find your purse and you like need to go somewhere? Like, I swear I've looked in every inch of this daggone house and I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what the heck I did with it. Welcome to my vlog. I am trying to look for my purse because I'm getting ready to go over to Target. Hi, Bean. Hi. Getting ready to go over to Target, pick up a couple things. Tonight is bachelor night or bachelorette night, and the girls always come over. So I'm gonna be showing you guys like how I make my charcuterie. Wow, how I make my charcuterie board. Hi. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi. I'm gonna show you guys how I decorate for when like friends come over, what wines I pick out, so you guys can have like an idea of like maybe if you're gonna do like a small little get together for Thanksgiving or something and you want to like set up a little charcuterie board or like get certain wines, you guys can have like a good idea of like what to get. So yeah, I am getting ready to go to Target. I'm gonna vote first because today is actually the last day to vote. I always wait till the last day just because I don't like driving downtown to vote. It's always like super packed there. And since I live in a small town, like outside of the big city, on my voting day, I can actually vote in my town. And so it's actually like at a little church where I go and vote. And they have like everything there. So it's actually a lot easier. So I'm gonna go and do that first. And then I'm gonna head over to Target. I wanna pick up lots of food, some wine. So that's kind of the plan. Probably gonna go downtown for a little bit, see what's popping there. Probably nothing because it's like midday. So yeah, I'm gonna head down there right now. And I will see you guys whenever either I get there or get in the car or whatever. I just got downtown and my car is literally like, where is it? Right? No, that's not it. Not it. Okay, it's right there. I just walked over here to get something for lunch. I'm coming to Long 9, which is one of my favorite places to eat. They have like the best grilled cheese, but I decided to try a loaded grilled cheese. It has bacon, tomato, arugula, jalapenos, and like some sauce on it. So I'm gonna try that and then take it up to one of my favorite rooftop spaces to eat. It's literally just like an empty car garage, but like no one goes up there. So I like to like eat up there and just like relax. I'm heading over to my little like favorite rooftop spot to go and eat. And what's funny is I was getting in the car and this couple, I don't think that they realized that they were like looking at my car, but they were like, oh my god, like the parallel parking, and they were like laughing about it, and like I wanted to laugh with them, but then we like made awkward eye contact and I was like, oh my god, like yes, it's my car. And then I get into my car and like it was just like a little awkward because like they were talking about how bad my parallel parking job is, but like I agree with them. Like I am so bad at parallel parking, it's like not even funny. Like, and I'm even worse about it when I'm parking somewhere where like someone's watching me. And whenever I go to Long 9, which I ended up getting a little lemonade, and then I'll show you guys what I got whenever I get up to the rooftop. But whenever I park there, you have to park, you don't have to, but like the closest place to park is like right across the street from the restaurant. And since right now restaurants are like closed inside, there's someone who sits outside and they like take people's orders, but most of the time there isn't like a line or anything, and so they're just like kind of looking around, and every time I park that person is always like watching. So it's just like so awkward because I know that they're like watching how terrible I am at parallel parking. Comment below if you guys like suck at parallel parking too. Like I just never fully got it. And I think a big part of it is like I do get nervous about it. So it makes me even worse at it because I'm like nervous I'm gonna do bad and then I do worse. I kind of actually feel like that's how I am with most things in life. Like I was really a bad like tester in like high school and college, honestly, come to think of it. And I think a big part of it was because like I was nervous that, not that someone was watching, but that like someone was going to grade the test and I was gonna like get answers wrong and they would be like, oh my god, I can't believe she didn't get this answer. I don't know. I feel like I'm better about that than I used to be, but still definitely something I think about. Anyway, I'm almost up to the rooftop, so I'll see you guys whenever I get closer to park. Ooh, I just got up to the top of my favorite little rooftop spot to eat. Literally, it's just a parking garage. There's nothing special, but let me show you guys the view. It's like actually pretty warm today, even though it's kind of windy. I love this view over here because there's like lots of trees and like grass and stuff. It's so pretty. But I like to just like sit and eat my lunch. God, I'm so freaking out of breath. I like to just sit and eat my lunch up here because it's just like so pretty. It is very windy, but I promise you it's not like cold at all. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. One like thing that I just freaking love so much about small towns is like they're just like people in small towns, well, not all small towns and not all big cities are the same either, but like people in small towns are just so kind. I feel like when I took my or got my order, they were like talking to some people who like pulled up and were getting a to-go order, and they like knew them by name and like were just like asking about their kids and like how the sports are that they're in, and then I ended up getting a new order, and I actually hope it's really good. I have no idea, but the guy, he was like, I threw in an extra cookie, or he didn't say extra, he said I threw in a cookie for you. Like I didn't even order a cookie, and he gave me this literally a massive cookie. It's just like I didn't ask for that, like I could have paid for it. That I don't know, I just love that about small towns. But I got these sea salt chips, and then so I usually get a grilled cheese sandwich from them, and I did get a grilled cheese sandwich, but this one is a loaded grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm like a huge creature of habit, so I really hope that I like this. We'll see, I don't really know. There's so much stuff on it. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. They keep it like wrapped up because they don't want it to like get stuck to the box, which is like a cardboard box that they have the order come in. I'll show you guys in literally like 2 seconds once I get it out. But on the sandwich there's arugula, which I have no idea what that is, and cheese, some sauce. This is what it looks like. They keep it in this little box, and then this is what it looks like close up. So many different types of cheeses. It's like really like, I don't know, they have like goat cheese and regular cheese. I don't know, but I'm a creature of habit. So like if I don't like this, like there's bacon on here, a tomato sauce. Usually I just get the regular grilled cheese. If I don't like this, then I'm just gonna have to go back to like literally getting the same order every single time. So we will see. All right, let's see if I like this sucker. See. Holy cow. Wow, that's on another level. I think the difference between like the regular grilled cheese and the loaded one is like the sauce is very distinct, and also like I don't know what arugula is, but like I'm assuming maybe it's something special. But that's like really good too. So if you guys like go to somewhere where you like typically eat the same thing and you love it, try something new, because like this is making me want to try everything on their menu now. I literally get the same thing every single time. Holy cow, that's good. I forgot to tell you guys that when I went to vote, I went and like filled out my ballot, and I put it into the little machine, and it didn't go in, and I kept pushing it in, but there was like a corner like flap that was up, so I had to like the lady like offered to help me, and she was like, do you mind if I like touch it and put it in? It's like, this is not my first rodeo, but I'm acting like it is. I'm like so cringy. Like I feel like everything that I do is just like cringy. Like, are you guys like that? Comment below if you guys like also are cringy, where you like will do stuff that's just like so embarrassing. It's like I'm literally 28 years old and I'm acting like I'm voting for the first time. Like, I am a embarrassment. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this and then I'll catch up with you guys like after I get done. I just don't want you guys to like watch me eating, you know, like I feel like that's weird for some people. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I just know some people like don't like watching people eat. Cool. See you guys when I'm done. got a car wash for my car. I'm realizing just how dirty it is on the inside, so I really think I'm gonna like just clean it out a bit, not like a ton. But it's like kind of gross in there, so I want to get like some of the stuff cleaned out along with cleaning off the windows. And I actually have this vacuum that I use to clean out. Hi boy, hi. All right, let's go potty. Let's go potty, let's go potty. I have this vacuum, come on, let's go potty, that I use to clean out the car. It's actually a small handheld. Works really, really well. So I'm gonna probably go use that whenever Bane gets inside. I grabbed a little handheld vacuum that I use and going outside to see if I can get this stuff cleaned out. It's like so bad in here. I have like clothes and just tons of stuff. I'm gonna set you guys up here. I also wanted to get my Windex so I can clean out like the top area of the car, but I don't know if I'll get to that part today. I have a lot of like trash in here. This handheld vacuum though is like so perfect. I'll link it below. You literally like, it's very, very small, but it just like doesn't even need to be plugged in. You can see it just turns on, which is really nice. And it picks up a lot. You guys can see there's all that crap in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a ton of crap in there because I bring it out in my car pretty frequently and use it to get stuff up. So I'm probably going to do that. I need to go in and get the Windex really quickly. Let me go grab that real quick. All right, got the Windex. So I can try to get this off the windows. It's not like bad, but I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like marks up close from my feet. It's not terrible, but like in the sunlight, you can really see it. So I'm gonna try to get that off. It's an absolute wreck in our backyard. Now that I've cleaned out the car, I feel like I need to clean the backyard too, so I'm going to clean up back here. This is what it looks like right now. Literally, it's so trashed. You can see there's like stuff all over, and like plants have fallen over, plants have died. It's just like, hi bud, it looks so bad. I'm gonna try to clean it up and maybe answer some of your Q&As at the same time. I planned on taking you guys outside with me while I was like cleaning, but the sun went down too fast, so I'm just gonna make some whiskey sours in here. I have the recipe. I will link the recipe below for you guys if you want to make it. It's literally insane that I'm yawning at 5:57. Like, it's not even late, and I'm just like old. But I'm gonna answer some of you guys' questions that you guys asked over on Instagram. I just asked if you guys had any questions at all. You guys did. So the first question you guys asked was any advice or tips on making new friends and maintaining friendships. So for maintaining friendships, I'd say like try to like I always think of like what I would want my friends to be doing for me, and God, I could never like talk and like do things at the same time. But I always think of like what I would want my friends to be doing for me, and I know for me, like I like to be loved through like specific acts of like my love language, you know? So like I would say find out like what your friend's love language is first. I feel like that's a good way to like figure out how you can show them love. Maybe they like gifts, maybe they like words of affirmation. I think that's a good start for me. Like my love language is words of affirmation, and gifts is like a pretty close second. And I know for like my best friend, her love language is also words of affirmation, so like I try to affirm her through words. So for maintaining friendships, I'd say that making friends is hard. Like, it's really hard. Let me grab the whiskey real quick. But yeah, making friends I feel like is difficult just because like people are like weird. Like everyone, it seems, wants to make more friends, but people are always weird about making more friends. You know what I mean? Like if you were to reach out to someone you didn't know and you were like, hey, let's hang out, I feel like the response you get wouldn't be like, oh my God, yeah, like I don't know you, but like, let's do it. But I feel like people aren't the same way about like dating. Like if a guy reached out to a girl and they had been like chatting for a little bit, maybe on social media or like a group that they were in, like, I don't know, I feel like it would be more organic and like the girl would be like, sure, like I'll do it. But I feel like girls are just like weird about, and guys too, I feel like they're just weird about just hanging out like randomly, even if they've been like chatting for a while. Let me grab the sugar. That was one thing I did not bring over. Don't really know how much this is gonna fit in here, but we will see. But yeah, so making friendships, I would just say you just have to kind of like shoot your shot. Reach out to people that you think you'd get along with, whether that's like on social media or if like you're in like a sports group, like in college, like intramural sports or something, or like you're part of like some type of membership group and you're not in college. Like just reach out to people. The worst that you can get is like a no or like a kind of no, like, oh, like I'll check my schedule, aka like I'm never gonna check my schedule and we're never gonna hang out, because that's really the only way that you can like make new friends, I feel, is just like reaching out to people. But I do think that you have to be like somewhat involved in things, or either like involved on social to like make more friends, because you can't just like go to work and come home and like expect to like all of a sudden have new people to connect with. So I would say like get involved in like different things, like be a member and stuff. Like I'm in a couple membership groups here in my hometown. So I've like met people through there. I've met people on social where I've like reached out and I've been like, let's get drinks. Sometimes it's like awkward. It doesn't like really work out the way that I thought it would. Or sometimes someone like on social media is different than you think that they are in person, or they're different in a membership group. And then when you meet them in person, it's like, ugh, like I don't really know how I feel about this person. So you just kind of have to like hope for the best. I don't know if this is all going to fit. I feel like I'm gonna spill this. This is a whole cup of whiskey. And I'm trying to make 4 different drinks in here. And you need 1/4 cup of whiskey for each one. Okay, this one's almost a full cup. But yeah, so that's what I would say for friendships. And then another question you guys had was, what have you learned about marriage during your 2+ years of marriage? Any advice? I don't know. I would say like you have to definitely have like a basis of friendship, which Brady and I had before we got married, but you have to like keep that basis of friendship through your marriage too. And I've learned that it's like easy to like have that basis when you first get married, but then like you have to actually put in work to like keep that up, especially as you get older. It's just like there's just so much stuff that like takes your time away, and I can't even imagine how it is for people who have kids. Just like work and working out and making dinner and cleaning and doing laundry. It's like there's just so much stuff that can just take your time away. So I would say like that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned, is like you just have to really make that a priority to keep as like a good basis for your relationship. Because I do think a lot of people are learning that they have to start like as friends, but I think that a lot of people forget that you have to like keep building that friendship and keep it like, I don't know, as an important thing. So yeah, that's another question. Let's see. How do you take your photos of the tripod with people around? I'm so awkward, I can't. I love you. Aww. I don't know, I'm awkward about it. Like when people like say stuff to me when I'm taking pictures, I feel so uncomfortable. And I just like, I mean, the alternative is like you just don't take the picture, and you could do that, like just not take the picture, but like for me, like that's not really an option. So I just have kind of learned to like brush it off. I will say that sometimes like on a day where if I'm like not feeling quite as confident, I'll go to like a back alley or something, like somewhere where there's not a lot of people. But then like sometimes when I go to back alleys, there are people like in the back alleys, and then it's like they're just as vocal as the people who are like on the street. So it's like, okay, you're just gonna be like uncomfortable regardless. But yeah, you just kind of have to do it, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. I will say that if you're like shooting pictures like the more you exude confidence, the more people like don't say anything to you. Like I find on the days where I'm like really like not confident, or I'm like trying to like hide my tripod, or like when people walk past and I'm just like oh, like those are the days where people say, I feel say more stuff, or maybe I just like recognize that they say more stuff. But on the days, like example today, like I shot some pictures and like this mom and her daughter walked by, and I didn't say anything, and like some days I'll like get like nervous, so I'll like go by the tripod and I'll like look at a picture, like wait till they walk away, so like it's just like less like awkward because you're not just like posing. And I just like didn't do that, and I just like kept posing, and one of the girls was like, oh my god, are you famous? And I was like, absolutely not. And she's like, are you rich? I was like, no. And then her mom was like, oh well, you will be. And I was just like, oh thank you. But like I just felt more confident today just in general, and I feel like that kind of like just portrays in your pictures, but also like shines through to other people too, so then they just like don't say anything to you. But the more you do it, like the less awkward it gets, to be honest. Another question you guys asked was, are you a believer in Jesus? What's your faith journey? My faith is super important to me, and I am a Christian, and I believe in Jesus, and like he is my like first focus in life. And I really try to like let my life be a like witness to my faith journey. I grew up in like a church setting and like growing up around church, but I feel like when you go to college, like you just really have to decide like what you believe regardless. Like everything's kind of stripped away because there's like tons of people who believe different things, and like I went to a liberal arts school, so like, you know, you're going to a school where like people aren't really wearing shoes sometimes to class, and like the teachers are sitting on desks, and it's very like, you know, there's so many different like thoughts, like school of thought, and like you just have to really decide like what is your true belief and like what you think. And you can't really base anything off of your parents or people you've like grown up around. So I feel like my faith has always been something that I've been really strong in, even throughout like all different areas of life, and it's always just been like my foundation. So yeah, that was a good question. And another question, this will be the last one because I feel like I can't talk and like make these whiskey sours. But you guys said, someone said, what are your goals for your influencing career? I feel like for me, my biggest goal is to just like make a positive impact and like build friendships with you. Like that's my favorite thing, like over on Instagram or in the comments, like when you guys are like, oh my god, I feel like we're friends. Like if you guys like DM me and you're like, let's go to lunch, like I live in this area or I'm coming to this area, like I would love to hang out. Like those are my freaking favorite things about like just being on social media, like as a quote unquote influencer. And I hate using the word influencer. I know everyone says like, I hate the word influencer, but like I hate it personally because everyone has influence. Like when you go to see a movie that you love, like if you love the movie, you're gonna leave the movie and tell like 10 people that you loved it. Like that is being an influencer. So like yes, like my goal is to influence people to like learn like what I love and what I think they should try because I love it, whether that's food or like clothing or whatever. But the thing that I like really is my like biggest goal for like this career is just like building friendships, and also like letting you know that you are like never truly alone, and you like always have, I don't know, a support. And I don't know, I feel like that's lacking a lot, where like I know for me in high school and stuff, like I always felt like I didn't have like, I felt like I had a support like with family, but I feel like I was more lacking in like the friendship side, and I had a hard time finding like those people that I really could like connect with, and I kind of felt like alone in that. So I don't want anyone to like feel that way, which is why like I always answer every comment, I answer every single DM. Like I just want you guys all to know that you're valued, and I know I can't make you know that. Like you have to make yourself know that you're a person of value or you're valuable. But I hope that I can be like a small part in like helping you realize that. So that's gonna be the last question, because like literally I haven't even shaken this or anything. I've just been like talking this whole time. But if you guys want to do like more Q&As and stuff like this, let me know. I would love to do them. obviously am very chatty, so I could literally chat all day long. But yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this drink and get it done because I've just been talking for the last however long and haven't put together a drink or made dinner or anything. So I'll catch you guys whenever I finish this drink. All right guys, I made my whiskey sour and it is time to watch the election. So I'm gonna do that. I just literally finished it like 2 seconds ago. Just made Brady one and we're gonna watch the election. So I'll see you guys in my next video. You guys will see me over in Cabo, I think by the time this video is up. So I'll see you guys then.